8-inch tablets with decent performance used to be a real rarity. But lately, this market is blooming, and with the AldoCube iPlay 70 Mini Ultra, a budget tablet has finally appeared that does a lot of things right. It's clearly better than the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 and Xiaomi Redmi Pad SE 8.7. On paper, it promises a lot. A 2.5K screen, a Snapdragon chip, 12GB of RAM, and a high-quality design. All that for a launch price of just 280 euros. That probably will never be available in the US, by the way. But is AldoCube promising too much here? We tested it thoroughly and compared it closely to the Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3. In this review, we'll make clear when the iPlay 70 Mini Ultra is worth it and when you're better off choosing the Lenovo. While most 8-inch tablets in recent years only had a basic HD resolution, the iPlay 70 Mini Ultra comes with 2560 by 1600 pixels on an 8.8-inch IPS display. That results in a pixel density of 343 ppi, and it has a refresh rate of up to 144 Hz. So AldoCube finally delivers a really nice, sharp and high refresh display that we're able to read and play on comfortably. In this price range, 8-inch devices usually only have 60 Hz, and like we said, just a basic HD resolution like the Samsung A9 and Redmi SE 8.7. With up to 500 nits, the display reaches a solid brightness and is on par with the Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, although that one looks a little bit brighter in reality. Colors look great and similar, but unlike Lenovo, you can't adjust them in the settings. From the outside, the 8mm thin and 335g light iPlay 70 Mini Ultra gives a high quality impression. The well-built metal case feels sturdy and premium, the buttons are tight and don't wobble. A small design highlight is the red power button, which gives the device some unique character. On the back, there's a slightly raised camera with LED flash. The tablet's ports are pleasantly modern. A USB-C 3.1 port not only allows faster charging, but also supports external monitors. Additionally, there's a microSD card slot for storage expansion. Positioned as a compact gaming tablet, the iPlay 70 Mini Ultra clearly focuses on performance. Inside sits a Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3, a current mid-range SoC that in many benchmarks performs on the same level as the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, and even beats it in GPU performance. This chip was used in the old Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 2. It doesn't quite outmatch the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 of the newer Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3, but still offers pretty good scores in Geekbench 6, at least for a tablet costing around 300 euros, and that's roughly around $350 US. In everyday use, this is noticeably right away. Apps launch quickly, the system responds smoothly, and multitasking is smooth and stutter-free. It only falls a bit short in terms of convenience. There's no PC mode and no freely movable windows, just a split screen view. In practice, we were able to work with Adobe Premiere Rush without issues. Videos could be edited and exported quickly without the tablet slowing down. The generous 12GB of RAM clearly contribute to the stability, especially in demanding apps. The internal storage is 256GB. During our benchmark test, the device got warm fairly quickly, which is actually a good sign. It proves that the vapor chamber cooling system AldoCube advertises works and quickly transfers the heat outward through the case. That way the chip doesn't throttle as fast. In the 3D Mark gaming benchmark, the iPlay 70 scores pretty well and lands above the Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 2, but below the Gen 3. And it's clearly more powerful than the Samsung A9 or Redmi Pad SE 8.7. Genshin Impact runs on the iPlay 70 Mini Ultra very smoothly at the highest graphics settings with 60 FPS. After about an hour, the FPS drops slightly, but in general the chip handles the graphics very well. In Fortnite you can set 90 FPS at 75% 3D resolution and the general low quality preset, and in the game we get a consistent 70 to 80 FPS, which is quite good. If you want high refresh gaming with epic graphics, you will have to spend much more on a more powerful tablet. By the way, we find an 8-inch device really nice for gaming. It's very handy, you can take it anywhere, and it's really comfortable to play on a smaller touchscreen. On a 10-hour car ride, we played several rounds of Wild Rift and hours of Block Blast, which is surprisingly addictive. And we were amazed of how long the tablet's battery lasted, because it held out for 6 hours. That's really good for a constant gaming session. In our battery test, the iPlay 17 Mini Ultra reached a total of 8 hours and 50 minutes playing an HD YouTube video at maximum brightness, which is a pretty good result. This tablet runs Android 14 in combination with AldoCube's own interface OS 3.0L. The interface sticks closely to stock Android and overall feels simple and straightforward. The settings are minimalistic, but all the basic functions are available. Here's the biggest weakness: the update policy. We are not expecting it to get any single major Android update, so you're probably stuck with Android 14. Occasional security patches and bug fixes should be provided at least for a while, but obviously this is a major weak spot. For comparison, Samsung promises 7 years of updates for their newer tablets, and Lenovo and Xiaomi also promise up to 3 major version updates. iPads are also kept up to date for around 6 to 7 years. There are 2 stereo speakers built in, certified by DTS. Using a DTS app, you can adjust the equalizer for music, movies or games, or set it manually. In terms of sound, the speakers are okay, but clearly worse than those of the Legion Tab Gen 3, so they are not especially good, but definitely adequate. We didn't expect much from the cameras. Installed are a 5 megapixel front camera and a 13 megapixel main camera with flash. The photos and videos from both cameras are relatively bad. They still should be good enough for documents and snapshots, but not much more. So the AldoCube iPlay 17 Mini Ultra is a surprisingly powerful 8-inch tablet, mainly aimed at gamers and tech fans on a budget. With the Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3, 12GB of RAM, and a smooth 144Hz display, it delivers performance in this price range that we usually see in much more expensive devices. The solid build, microSD slot, and good battery life also speak in favor of the device. If you like to game on the go or want a compact media tablet with lots of power, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck here. The biggest downside remains the software. It probably won't get any Android upgrades, and even security updates will likely stop soon. That makes it hard to recommend as a long-term work device or for handling sensitive data. Stylus support is also missing. Here's the bottom line: the iPlay 17 Mini Ultra is a strong but niche tablet with high performance but clear compromises, especially in software. If you're looking for an all-around worry-free package, the Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3 is a better choice, but you will also have to pay more for it.